those odds, right?
Lynn says, I don't think I've ever been on a movie date. Lynn, I've taken you to like 5 movies.
That's ice cold.
Roasted.
I took Jess to 2.
I remember too. I got the big bag of Swedish berries.
Life imitates art, right?
Oh,
2, 1, go.
Awesome.
How do you play this game?
I forgot.
Go fast.
Absolutely.
Yeah, what's A is boost. That's
What, Dan?
What's the first movie you saw? You said you don't know.
I don't know. The earliest one I remember.
Did your mom
was the
say?
Marvel movie. Nah, she's AFK.
Oh, classic.
Dude, I keep trying to do Sonic, like,
Drift.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's the right stick in this game, by the way.
Is
to do
boost
different
Yeah, I
things.
forgot about that again, actually.
Yeah, A
Yeah,
is
no.
boost.
Oh, good luck. Good luck.
I think the second date movie I went to was AI, which was much better as a date movie.
It's like
Yeah,
3 hours long,
but
though.
really romantic conversation.
No, not so much because of that. It's at least not like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, I mean.
I
It's
think
not
in
Arnold
terms,
Schwarzenegger.
the worst date movie I ever saw was Don't Say a Word. And I keep bringing this up, but it's a good confluence of date movie plus really bad, like, mid-2000s horror.
Oh, you know what I saw as a date movie, actually, now that I think about it? Is White Noise. You guys ever see that?
Oh,
with
with
Michael
Michael
Keaton! Yeah, that movie's
I
so
did see
bad.
that.
Where you're like, man, Michael Keaton's career is over.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, because that was like, Michael Keaton was at kind of the tail end of the bad part of his career, and he was just like, oh, you know what? This movie looks pretty good. Maybe this will be Michael Keaton making a comeback. Nope. That
Yeah.
movie's so bad.
That's a bad movie.
It's a very bad film.
You know what's a good date movie?
What's that?
Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
I'm serious. You walk out of there, you're getting married. I'm
Getting
serious.
married?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if that's like a good thing, really.
Well, maybe things that come along with a long-term
Nice.
relationship and a short-term
Tax
time
breaks.
frame. Yeah. Tax.
So, like, a pregnancy, maybe?
I don't know. Whatever.
Frames.
Yeah. Frames.
Whatever floats your boat, I guess.
How am I so far behind you guys?
Gotta
Gotta
get
go
you.
fast.
You got a boost.
Wow, Rob.
You just hold down A.
Yeah, but you can only do it so much before it's like no more boosting for you, so you gotta like pace it out.
So, pro tip, you get a bigger boost if you let your boost bar fill up to full before you boost, so,
That's what Rob's gonna do to you every time.
yeah. So, like, don't just keep boost held, pretty much.
All right. On the topic of movies, what's your guys' go-to candy selection?
What?
Oh, that's the thing we never talked about. That's good.
like when you go.
Yeah.
You know what we
that's
would do is
easy.
we would go to the gas station before the movie.
That's what you do.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
That's
That's what smart
actually
people do.
stealing.
And smuggle it in.
How is that stealing?
You're stealing from the movie theater.
They're stealing
how they
from
make
us,
their money.
honestly.
If we
Yeah.
went to the movies and you said that was stealing, I would move to another seat.
Good.
I don't
leg
know.
room for me.
How do families go to the movies? Because, like...
They go to the
that's
gas station first.
Yeah, I guess so.
Tuesday.
What do you mean, how do families go to the movies,
It's
Rob?
like
know how
$1,000 to buy
expensive- yeah,
tickets and
you know how expensive
popcorn
it
and
is?
drinks.
Yeah.
Not in the fucking like 90s. It wasn't that expensive.
You pay for
Well,
Brad
no.
Pitt's salary
Did I
just to get
say
a hot
how do
dog.
families go to the movies in the 90s? Because
Well, that was the context of what we were talking about, Rob.
I don't think that is. But anyway,
So what's your candy choice, boys?
get
like
the
Reese's
Reese's-
Puffers.
Yeah, Reese's Pieces, Starburst.
I mean, I'm just letting you know that
Milk Duds.
smuggling snacks into the movie theater doesn't make the movie any cheaper.
yeah,
You guys
well,
seem to be under the idea that if you buy $100 worth of snacks and smuggle it into the theater, that you're seeing it for free.
No.
No, you're just not wasting
You're not
like
paying their
$9
$30
on a
bullshit
Skittles
concession
pack.
stand.
Just go eat half a stick of butter before you go to the theater. You don't even need any snacks.
Oh my.
Oh, by the way, I remember you guys giving me shit for saying half and half at the movie theater.
What is half and half?
That's what if you
Half
ask.
butter, half salt.
No, it's actually what it is. If you get popcorn and you ask for half and half, what they're gonna do is they're gonna fill up half the popcorn
With
put some
coffee.
butter on it. Yeah, and then they're gonna fill up the other half and put butter on top.
What the fuck, dude?
That's what you get when you get half and half. And
Why
people-
don't you get 4 quarters? They fill it up 1/4 of the way and then butter
Because
it
if you
in
say
another
quarters,
quarter.
I don't think anybody's gonna know what the fuck you're talking
But wait,
about.
you self like at our movie theater, you had to put the butter on yourself.
Oh, really?
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
weird.
you got the
Just living
popcorn
on
and
the
you
honor
moved over to the
system.
butter station.
No, now they charge you like 75 cents for the
Per
butter.
squirt.
That is
No,
actually
there is a couple places in Toronto that let you pump it yourself, but that's just
They can't let you get away with it.
Only we're the free pumps with the purchase of one Swedish berry.
It's like, well, does it have a hand crank?
it's
got a
like
pump.
It's got
it's
the
like
squirt
yeah,
pump
it's like
on the top,
It's like the when you go to do the ketchup, yeah, or the mustard.
The nacho cheese at like a 7-Eleven or something.
Really? I've seen the
Oh,
ones
you
where
live
you
in a
push
lucky
button.
world.
Hey, Malv, any chance you could like hit go on the throttle when the countdown hits 0 so I don't crash into the back of you?
It's called Strategy Guy.
You're using a strategy guide? This is why you got banned last
Yeah,
time.
Speed X.
Some people just have faster cars than me.
All
I'm
right.
staying on Mark 1. I mean, I assume we're all doing
Yeah, I
that.
did that too.
Yeah, I'm on Mark 1.
Yeah,
so-
well, everyone was on Mark 1.
Actually, I know. I'm on Mark Wahlberg.
Nice, nice.
Wait. So Nick said Reese's. What did everyone else say?
I don't do candy at movie theaters, to be
Yeah,
honest.
same.
What do you do?
You popcorn.
Popcorn.
God, but like,
Popcorn.
popcorn's actually bad though.
Hot dog.
No!
hot dog.
Yeah.
No one actually likes popcorn. They just
I
think
like
they
popcorn.
What are you talking
I like
about?
You ever like pick popcorn out of your teeth for like 8 minutes after you eat
It's
popcorn?
fun.
You do the crime, you do the time.
It's not worth, man.
Learn to eat.
It's so
It's
worth.
totally worth, yeah.
There's
it's
so many
completely
better
worth.
snacks out there.
Like what?
Oh,
Why
actually,
don't you tell me a snack you like?
Chips.
Stupid.
Chips.
Yeah.
you get nachos at the movie theater. I get
Nachos
nachos.
are great, yeah.
No, the nuclear cheese, it's not as good as regular nachos. It's a
They're shit tier
bastardization.
nachos.
I mean, yeah, they are shitty.
You're the kind of guy who
nachos.
goes to the theater and gets the hot dog and nacho combo.
No. See
That's
what
like
you do.
$70.
Do you
Go
know
to-
what? Sorry, go on. Yeah.
I was just gonna say there are some movie theaters that have like the VIP option, where you basically get a
Yeah.
vibrating lazy boy chair.
Dildo.
Yeah, that too. If you order, they bring you a menu and they'll bring you beer. They'll cook like chicken
Oh,
fingers
yeah.
for Sinvicta. It's like a menu.
Oh yeah, the restaurant.
I've heard of that.
So
Yeah.
finger your prostate, make sure you come.
They got like super. They got like really popular in Houston. I remember. Like
Yeah.
they're called like Star Cinema, I think.
Alamo
No, it's
Draft.
almost as if
Oh yeah, I got one of those too.
It's almost as people prefer watching films from the comfort of their own home, so movie theaters are trying to make it feel like that again.
I like the theater. I just
I kind of do too,
wanna
but like
drink
when
beer in it.
when me and Jess went to see Power Rangers, we came in late and we got literally the front row on the left.
That's
Oh my-
your
Why,
fault.
why didn't they
No.
hold seats for us
Okay.
on the opening weekend of a big movie?
No, look. I understand that that's how it works at movie theaters, but I also would have just much rather paid for the movie at my house and watched it there.
Go early. You're mad about being late.
No, that's a bullshit excuse. Go early. That's like Wait,
What is
no.
happening in this
That's
conversation
that's
right
a
now?
bull- That's a bullshit. That's like saying like well, if you want free
Have
movie
you waited in
streaming,
line
then
for
just
anything in your entire life?
no. I'm saying
Why
that
does
it's an
Gordon
outdated
Steakhouse
system.
just deliver on Grubhub?
Rob, I love you, but you're not
The
speaking
restaurant's
anything
full.
intelligible
Yes,
right now.
I
don't-
am. Okay. Look, what I'm saying is that movie theaters are an outmoded concept, and people would much rather just pay for the movie to watch it in their house.
Well, if that were true,
Is
then there'd
that
be no movie
crazy?
theaters, Robert.
Well, no, there are just because it's a big multi-million-dollar industry, so they're not going to hold on to
You're
the
mad
thing.
that you got front row seats.
No, I'm not. I said I understand.
I can hear the
That's
anger in
my
your
fault.
voice. Let it out, Rob.
You sound angry at me.
I understand that part is my fault. I'm just saying that I don't like having to go to movie theaters to watch a movie that just came out.
Yeah, what is an outmoded system exactly?
Also, like there's assigned seating at some movie theaters now too.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't
Oh yeah, when I went to Vancouver, the one with Ryan, I had to pick
Well,
our seats. That was
yeah.
weird.
Any
Never done that
IMAX
before.
movie, I think anywhere in Canada, pretty much you have to pick your seat
I like it.
ahead of time, which is awesome.
Someone.
I also get jazzed when I'm going up the escalator. I'm like, man, just give me a reason. I hope somebody's in my fucking seat.
In your movie theater?
Yeah, you start doing the routine in your head. You're like, oh, I think you're in my seat. And you think, yeah, what do you want? There's plenty of space in the movie theater. Then you can legally kill him.
When they don't get up, you spill your half and half on them.
Someone.
You mean my 10-layer popcorn?
I have a question here though. Like, you guys are all for like you want the movie theaters to stay exactly the same as they are,
they're
where
fine.
you have to,
I got
Yeah?
no problem with
I
it.
like the new
So-
like the new ones where you get food.
Do you like old like cable as well, where you get to watch a show when it comes?
Apples and
God.
oranges.
Someone.
That's not apples and oranges. That is like the most apples.
Rob,
and
how much
Gala
are you
apples.
gonna pay $40 to watch the movie in your own home?
If that's the convenience fee, yeah, sure, I do that.
That is madness.
I like the event of being in the place and we all watch it together.
I
It's
like
fun.
it too, but I don't like being forced to do it. It's an ultimatum.
You're not forced to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. If I want to watch Power Rangers,
If you want to
right
watch
now.
it right now, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's
If
my
you just
point.
stop watching movies though for like 2 months, you'll be able to get on a new routine of watching all the movies on
Very
Netflix
true.
Yeah.
and Amazon.
Just have a buffer.
Yeah, I understand that. It just seems very strange to me that all of you are so like anti like modern convenience.
What are you
Talking
talking
about you
It's
get
an
a.
event.
Yeah, like if Netflix,
You still drive one of those bicycles with the big front tire?
No, I just don't understand this ideal.
Like one of
Do you?
the-
Let me ask you a question.
Why
You have
use a car when you can use
60-foot
a horse and
screen
buggy?
in your house?
No, but I'm saying like why does it have to be only that way and not both ways?
Because this
Like,
way
why are
makes
you guys so-
money.
Yeah, no, but that's what I
Money.
understand that, but I'm saying from like your guys' perspective. If they gave me the option to pay $40 to watch it at home, you seem like you are very mad about
I would
that.
say you're on crack.
Necessarily mad, but I'm like, if you're like, hey, do you want to come over to my house and pay $40 and watch this movie? I'd be like, why don't we just go to the theater and do it where
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like air conditioned and it's got a huge screen and the sound system's like $15 million and
You know you're going
No,
to
but-
set the precedent that they're going to use to then raise the prices of the tickets at the theater as well. So we're all going to get screwed because of
see, this is why I think Nick has the most potential to be a flat earther.
I believe in people constantly taking advantage of capitalism to
Yep.
absolutely all
See,
detriment. That is the truth.
go back to the ultimate chicken horse segment. And tell me I wasn't onto something.
Wait, but here's the thing. So
Look
what
at
if
the concession stands; they're too expensive.
But what if they keep? But people keep paying it.
Yeah, the movie theater was full
Because you have to. It's
You
like,
had to sit at the front because business is booming, man.
Don't have to. Have some self-control. You don't gotta see a movie right when it comes out.
Yeah, just show up 15 minutes early.
that is such a silly argument.
No, okay, here,
bro.
let me.
You don't have to watch it just when it comes out. Like, yeah, that's true. I don't have to have, it's just a silly argument.
Finish.
Oh, this restaurant is so busy I can't get a reservation. Can't wait for them to go out of business.
Let me explain the scenario. So a couple summers ago, Ryan, Kate, Maya, and I we watched Ant-Man in
Correct.
theaters.
Okay.
And we got there early, got the seats we wanted, we got some food stuffs.
We
and
actually we had
got the-
D-box, so we picked our seats.
Well, true, but we
I
still got
digress.
there.
Did you pick the front row?
No, D-box is like the prime seats.
Yeah. But then they put on the quiz thingy, so Ryan and I are like, oh, it's totally Julia Roberts, and you have a good time, and then the movie comes on, and you're there early. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. What's
It's
the
no
problem,
biggie.
Rob?
What's no biggie?
It's no
I missed
biggie.
it.
Rappers
No
used to be
biggie.
notorious. Now they're no biggie.
Look, I have no problem with like going. I like going to the movies sometimes too.
Yeah, it
but
sounds
why
like-
is it so horrible to have both options available? Like, why is it so bad to have Netflix and TV?
Well,
I just don't
no one's
see-
saying that is what.
You are. You completely are. You guys are freaking out at me about saying I want to watch it from the comfort of my own home. That's exactly what you're saying.
Just wait.
You want to move on? I got a grocery store anecdote.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
go
sure.
for it. Yeah.
Dude at the by the front of the door with a table. I don't know what he's selling, but he's got something. You watch him eyeing up everybody as he goes in and out. I parked and I was just watching him. I was
He's
like,
going
"What's-"
in and out?
No, he's watching people going in and out because he's trying to think about how hard he wants to pitch them. And he's like, do I go for that one? Do I go?
You know, hard.
1.
Exactly. So I'm watching his face, and he's looking at certain people and not other people, and trying to figure out how do I become one of these people he doesn't watch. Right? So the technique seemed to be if you go in with 2 or 3 people at a time, it mind floods him. He has nothing to say about it because he can't catch one.
Excuse me, sir, could you spare some money for the Salvation Army?
No, that's not
What an
how anxiety
asshole.
works. All my concern was is don't get in a conversation with this person no matter what. I waited until there were 3 other people coming to the door so I could merge.
Oh no,
Nick.
oh honey.
What were you doing before those 3 people?
There's a twist. There's a twist. He didn't get me on the way in, but he got me on the way out. Which makes less sense because I had my hands full and there were people everywhere. What was this guy thinking?
What were you thinking?
Yeah.
I don't want to get in a conversation with somebody.
It's not a conversation though. Is it just like no thank you or a no?
I gotta disappoint him. I hate disappointing people.
He gets disappointed every 5 seconds. He's not gonna take it.
I don't like doing it. It makes me feel bad.
What was he peddling?
I don't know. I didn't look. You can't
What,
make
but
eye
he
contact
talked
with
to
these
you at the
people.
end though.
He went to get my attention. I said, hey, and then I kept walking.
What did he?
Said, hey.
Yeah. I don't know. He kind of mumbled too, like, which made it even stupider because I don't know what he was trying to sell, and he didn't speak clearly. So I just said, hey, and then kept walking. And that was that.
I hate that as much as the next guy, but there's a point where you just gotta be like no, and then you walk away. You know?
I didn't have to say no because I didn't know what he was selling.
The most annoyed I've ever been with one of those is when Kate and I were in Seattle for PAX, and then somebody was like, hey, do you have some time to talk to us about, like, you know, insert political movement here? and we were like, sorry, we're Canadian. And they're like, hey, bro, that doesn't mean you can't help. Oh,
Yeah, I remember
okay,
you telling me
yeah.
that one.
I was like, yeah, thanks. Let's come over here and solve your problems. Hey, excuse me, sir, you're on vacation. Could you fix our country, please?
I don't know why I remember them. There was this guy in the mall. I was with my mother and I think one of her friends, and he was like trying to get people to buy like this scent or fragrance or something, and he's just like, you must come try this. It'll make you smell beautiful. It'll make you beautiful, and he fucking sprays it at I think it was my mom's friend.
Not
and
okay.
It's pissed off. Like, don't you spray that at me? Like, what planet was he from that he thought he could do that?
Then you grab it and you get a lighter.
And we didn't like walk past the booth and he sprayed. No, he literally like came out into the aisle and like was like, you must have this.
Hey, you know those scents in the 90s? They had a bottle. I just noticed as a little kid. They had like VAGINA scented smell.
You can
Why
say
did
the
you
word.
spell that? Yeah.
Because I could see
We
it in
can
my
all
head.
spell.
It was written in black Sharpie. I'm like, what's that?
It was written in black Sharpie.
It was!
What? Somebody stole the bottle and refilled it with vaginal juice. Don't dead open inside.
I'm serious though.
I much prefer titty residue.
Titty.
Written in black Sharpie. Can I blow up somebody's spot for their license plate, or is that like a
Absolutely not. Are you out of your mind?
I don't know who they are or what they're doing, but I remember their license plate because I saw it today and it was notable.
Someone who's not us. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
of course. I don't remember any of your license plates. What are you kidding
That
me?
might still be against Twitch terms of service.
Okay,
That's
maybe I
actually
shouldn't.
valid.
have
No,
Yeah,
Nick. No
maybe
one's gonna
not.
look this guy up. Just
Dan, dog, this is on
No.
my show as
Yeah.
well. You're responsible
Yeah.
for all of us right now.
Wait, what did he do? He just took your parking spot?
No, he had a weird license plate that I wanted to ask you what you think he does for a living with this weird license
Oh.
yeah. Give
Yeah.
it to us, Nick.
plate. Brian?
Daniel, do not.
It's a guy's
Ryan has
license
final
plate.
say. I'm gonna not do it if Ryan said no.
Yeah.
You have to be a cop to look that stuff up.
That might be like doxing. Like
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, all right. I don't want to
Somebody
do it then. Never mind. Never mind.
Report the car. They could say, I saw like 20 AKs in the back seat of the car.
Wait, Nick, can you give us an alternate?
No,
No, not that-
do
not the actual
feed-
one.
The
Move on,
more
just
you
move on.
feed, the more you feed this beast, the stronger it gets.
Just move on.
All right.
Oh, I hit the crystals.
But someone with the personalized license plate is asking to get doxxed.
I mean,
I don't want to dox anybody. I thought it was
doesn't
going to be
make
funny,
it-
but I didn't think it through. That's
I always
the end
feel
of
like you have to be like really confident in your driving skills. If you have a personalized license plate that's just like, you know, the letter A.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I saw this car. It dinged a parked car. The license plate was A.
I should get mouth.
Those
Yeah,
are
you
like
should.
really expensive though.
All right. If you guys were to get personalized license plates, say you had to, the guns that you had, what would you get on it?
I
No,
would.
mine.
Alpaca.
I mean, can I just
Okay,
personalize my license plate?
Are you?
Can I just personalize it to be a random string of characters and numbers?
No, you
'Cause,
can't.
I mean, it's personalized.
No.
There's a gun to my head. Are you telling me this person who's kidnapped me doesn't respect their own absurd premise?
The only way you're saved is if you make a creative license plate that's personalized to you.
Oh, yeah, it's gotta be egg. Like,
Yeah.
Just egg.
Can you get egg?
Is
Yeah,
that
and-
anything
I mean-
under like 4 letters is gonna be like the most expensive thing for your entire life?
I got a gun to my head, Austin. I value life.
Do prisoners make those?
Yeah.
Think so?
Some prisons.
Maybe
Yeah.
like way long ago when that reference was relevant. Probably not
Well,
anymore.
I'm not. It's, I
No,
don't know.
Prisoners still make
Well,
license
they
plates.
definitely still
They
do,
do right
yeah.
now. Yes.
They
no
actually
doubt.
work cheaper than robots, so.
Yeah.
Damn, that sounds funny.
That's not
It's a
funny,
very
Dennis.
serious issue that we have with our
That's
prisoners.
exploitative.
Nick, what would you get on your license plate?
I don't know.
Man.
Oh,
I'm like really bad at
Yeah, sorry.
customizing things that are so permanent like that.
No,
What about
Goldman.
Nick? Can I customize one for you?
Yeah, sure. What do you think?
It would be FRKNTHESHTS.
It's like,
That's too
I get that it's
long,
freaking
Dan.
the sheets, but that's like 12 characters long.
That's just enough.
You need one of
said
those
it.
like revolving license plates from the James Bond films.
You said it just fast enough that I was trying to follow and you mind flooded me and I didn't put it together until Ryan said it.
Yeah, GLDMAN. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
said
Golden
Goldman
Man.
first, and everybody ignored me. Like, it
Oh,
was-
I'm sorry, Mal. I didn't hear you.
Are you saying? Oh, okay.
it's okay.
Dan's saying you're a freak in the sheets.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dan, why do you keep saying that?
He really wants the world to know, I guess.
Because it's
Like,
true.
he doesn't even know though.
I do know.
Why? that?
Have
just-
you been in the sheets? with
Just
Nick?
look at the
Then you don't
facts.
know.
Look at the
We've
facts
never
around
slept
Nick.
together, Dan.
But look at the facts
I
around
freak
Nick's
in the
life.
sheets.
No.
We slept near each other, but not together.
I slept with you.
Yeah, that's true. I slept with Mal. With Mal. Mal.
Hey guys, Molf here with the new.
Malfin is Malk.
It's your boy Molf.
It's just mouth with tiny eyes. Like that Wall Street.
Will Smith.
Will Smith, that's it.
Wait, is it MOLF or MULF?
That's Molf.
Mulf. Darth Mulf.
Well, that doesn't answer my question.
It's O with an O.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Well,
Yeah,
Wolf,
really.
Molf.
Oh, you're like parallel dimension Austin, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's what
Yeah, but
crabs
you're
do.
Hero
saying
World.
Molf.
That's roo, but
I get it, yeah.
I think.
Mal fucking a MILF, drinking a milk.
Stop this.
showing
Dan, I
up
have-
30 minutes late for Power Rangers.
Hey, we were 5 minutes late, all right?
Oh, now the story changed.
Oh yeah, we were 5 microseconds late.
We were late.
And the usher said you can't sit in those empty
I
seats in the
don't
back.
have a problem.
You gotta
with
sit
that
up in the
part.
front because you're a late person.
That's not the part of it that I have a problem with. I understand the rules of the movie theater.
Wait, is this when you went to the movies like the next day? Like, because you guys were like, oh, let's go to the movie after the stream. Did you actually
Yeah.
go that day or the next day?
I don't remember why.
Because if you went the next day, then that's even worse.
Why is
I
it
was about
worse?
to give you some credit because you were like, let's go to the movies. But
I think it was
there
after the stream. I think that's...
Okay, then maybe there's a little bit of.
No, look. I know. You show up late, you get bad seats. I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. All I'm saying is, give me the option. They have the technology.
A business. Why would
I
they want?
know. Why would they want me to pay extra money to buy it at
already
home?
paid.
I know, but I can pay at home too.
Rob, let me break it down to you in terms you understand, okay?
Wow.
No, go for it.
Some people,
because it's so crazy.
wait, just hear me out.
It's so crazy.
Some
to say
people
that
enjoy their
people like
bedrooms.
watching things.
Listen, some people
at
enjoy their
home.
bedrooms with freshly painted walls. Some people enjoy their bedrooms with smoke on the back of their walls. There's no
mean-
judgment either way. But I'm not gonna be mad at a guy who's got
agree with
smoke
you.
on the back of
Thank
his
you for the
wall.
tier 100, by the way. But I like
Also-
watching it at home. Why is
Rob,
that so?
Why is
that
the
such a
privacy of your
crime?
home when you're respecting their beautiful film?
I don't see why it's such a crime to suggest that.
Oh, come on.
Just
You
go on
can't pay
Bitcoin.
attention
You guys
if you're
are
at home.
like freaking out at me over this.
Yeah, we're the ones freaking.
You clearly are.
Did you say literally?
Yeah, you literally are. I'm just saying. If I had the option to watch at home, I would.
Apple TV
How
has
many of
an
you guys-
early release thing, so you can rent/buy it before it's on DVD, Blu-ray by a large margin.
I mean, I
Yeah.
paid $7 via my digital cable box to watch Passengers last night. So
Yeah. See, there you go.
Is that with
Would you
the girl
watch that in
from?
the theaters?
sorry. What?
Did you want to go see that in theaters?
No, I didn't even want to see it last night.
Would you have preferred to go to the movie theaters and go watch that?
No, that's not. It's just not a
It
great
is.
movie. That's not like.
Certain
what-
movies are
the opposite
better
argument.
Yeah,
for
okay.
that.
Well, you know, the other thing is, it was one like fifth the price of going to see it in the theater. They also offer the option to buy it in SD, which I think should be illegal. Because I know there's people out there that are like, well, HD is $6 and SD is $5. Why wouldn't I save the dollar? And that
What if
offends.
you had a mobile phone and you don't want to use up all your data? You don't
Well,
wanna
you
use
got your
SD
mobile
version.
phone hooked up to your digital cable box?
I don't know.
Kind of bizarre ex machina, so much shit is this.
All right, well, that works in some cases. Maybe not that one.
Wait, are we just gonna let him get away with the fact that Ex Machina?
What do you call it?
Ex Machina.
Yeah, it's
It's
Machina.
the same thing!
No, Mac,
No,
you're
it's
talking
not.
about Big Machina. You said it like an American. I said
Machina
it like
today.
a Canadian.
Movie's
Same.
Yeah, I
There
mean,
you
you're
go.
wrong, but.
Yeah.
It's not Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
Nick's the decider.
Like-
Nick, how do you say it?
Like Mach 1, Mach 2.
Yeah, but I mean,
was
it's
the
not
one that
spelled
said-
like Mach 1 or Mach 2.
That is kinda.
No, it
I
has
don't
an
want
INA
to
at the
say
end.
my version.
Alright, that's a good point.
I think it's X.
Thank you, J-Red, by the way.
Yeah, Ex Machina.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was when I was a kid.
When you were
I
a
used to
kid.
call it douche.
Douchex.
Douchex when I was a kid. I thought it was kind of funny.
I thought the word Armageddon was pronounced Armageddon for a really long time. It just sounds like a really cool dinosaur, doesn't it?
Armageddon.
The graceful Armageddon.
It's these sweeping fields and the graceful Armageddon flying overhead.
All I want to say is I can't wait till they have same-day release movies and see how many of you guys
Dude,
go to the movie theaters all the time.
I have watched on-demand movies. You
Me
know
too.
What the problem is that only the shitty movies simultaneously come out on demand and in theaters.
I know.
Any movies right now that you can get while they're in
Same
the
day, yeah.
theaters, they charge you like to buy them. So you
Yeah.
gotta pay 25, 30 bucks.
Hey guys, do
You're
you
still paying that in the movie
wait, guys,
theaters,
do you hear that? Do you hear
though.
that? That's a dead horse being beaten.
But how did it make that sound then?
But
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
dead,
dead, though.
Dan. Yeah.
Is that a death rattle?
That was his last breath.
No, a dead horse would sound like this.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that is
poop
probably
itself,
right.
it
Yeah,
does.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Well, it can't
happens
really
after
poop
you die,
itself. Can't really poop itself, I guess, because it's a horse. But
It could
was
poop
fart.
itself.
It's
it's not like it's gonna
going
soil
through
its pants.
tart.
Dan,
It wasn't
you
gonna
know
do
horse?
that while it was alive, though, because horses don't wear pants.
Do any of you guys have an interest in being a pallbearer, or the person that puts the stuff in the body?
That's not a
Wait,
pallbearer.
that's not a
What is it?
pallbearer at all.
That's a mortician.
Mortician. Would any of you guys do that as a job?
No, that's not for me.
Wait, but hold on. What is a pallbearer? Isn't that like
The
something
guy
at
who
a wedding?
carry the
One of the
casket.
6 people who lifts the casket.
Yeah.
Well,
It's also the Undertaker's
manager.
Wait, because we're light or because we're so strong that we
No,
can?
we're too strong.
Dude, that's the future. We're like Uber for pallbearers. Why pay 6 dudes to be pallbearers? You could just pay us.
And you bring the hearse.
The first.
You bring Damien Hirst.
Bring Javon Curse. Former free safety for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Right, yeah, of
Ooh,
course, yeah.
wrong position, but pretty
person's
close.
name.
What? You don't watch football.
He was a
Yeah,
defensive
that's
end
weird.
actually, but pretty good.
I was thinking of Brian Dawkins.
Oh, number 20, wore a visor.
This is not okay.
Oh, I fell into
Wait,
it.
Austin, would you be
Oh,
a mortician?
I missed.
Oh. I wanna look at dead bodies all the time.
Dan would be Beautician and the Beast.
Oh, there was a good horror movie about a mortician, Dan. You should watch it.
What's it
It's
called?
called Bernie.
How can it be horror if they're all dead?
Well, I wonder what happens in the movie.
Dan, did you see Weekend at Bernie's in the theater?
Nah, man, how old do you think I am, fam?
Did you see House Party in theaters?
No, I wasn't allowed to watch that stuff. I couldn't even watch The Simpsons.
Citizen.
I wasn't. The
I
kid
was allowed to watch The Simpsons, but I had to turn away for Itchy and Scratchy.
Really?
It was
Yeah,
very
man.
violent. I don't blame your parents. For
Hyper
that.
violent.
Yeah, but that's the point. That's
Then like 2 years later, they let me watch South Park.
Yeah, but did they let you watch like Bugs Bunny?
Yeah.
That's pretty
I-
violent, man. It's like the whole
It
point.
doesn't cut heads off.
I saw
blast
Nightmare on
heads
Elm
off.
Street when I was like 7.
My friend's parents across the street. Friend's parents they were pastors, or the dad was a pastor, I guess.
And yet you were still friends with them?
And we played Mortal Kombat. He had Mortal Kombat on the SNES, and he had to have the SNES version because it had sweat instead of blood.
This dude owned a Genesis and an SNES?
Genesis
That's
is
pretty
in the
cool.
Bible, though.
No,
Oh, he's got it.
yeah, Jesus called the Genesis. You can't have that too.
Why hasn't
Yeah,
there
that's
been
what
a
it's
good
called.
religious game ever?
No, I think there's
Dude.
like Illusion of Gaia. I don't. Maybe that's.
Is that a religious game?
There's Age of Empires. You could have the priest and he goes. Whoa.
Ancient mythology.
Yeah. There you
Yeah. Wow, that's a controversial mouth.
go. That's a controversial mouth.
That's a controversial mouth right
Molf.
there.
Mole.
Thank you.
What about the Binding of Isaac?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Yeah,
It is
that's,
probably the most religious game we play regularly.
Yeah.
Dante's Inferno.
I mean, it's one of the most religious games like ever, though,
Yeah.
in general as well. Like everything is Christian symbolism in that game.
Dude, Dante's Inferno, I didn't think it was plausible. When that game came out, everyone was like, it's pretty bad. But now there's like a circle jerk around the marketing from that game. Like I saw there was an R Games thread recently that was like, this is when PR companies actually cared about their marketing. You know what their marketing blitz was? They sent reviewers a check for $100 as like a as a temptation to be like, are you gonna take this $100 or are you gonna, you know?
Oh,
Sins.
clever.
And then when that happened, everybody was like, EA, this is not okay. And now the prevailing wisdom is like, what a bold marketing maneuver from those ad geniuses.
Wait, I don't get
Honestly,
it. Wait,
I think it's pretty bold.
What were they gonna do? They said take $100 at a game.
No, they sent them a check for $100 with the game.
It's one of the 7 deadly sins to be greedy, so they were seeing, would you take the money?
What's in the
box,
man? What's in
Could have sent bacon.
Of course, you take the money though.
They
right?
should have sent bacon, yeah, man. Definitely.
That game was actually not that bad.
It seemed okay.
I expected it to be a trash pile, and it actually was pretty creative looking, and it played all right.
They made an anime out of it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. They did that. All right.
What about the marketing for Daikatana?
Oh, John Carmack's gonna, or John Romero's gonna make you his bitch.
Yeah, that was it. But 50% of the call wasn't alive when Daikatana was published.
Definitely true. Wait, no. 50% of the audience wasn't alive.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we were all alive.
It came
Maybe
out like
not Austin.
1997.
Austin
Everyone
was just
alive
what?
when
Austin was 2
Daikatana
years
came
old
out.
then.
Wait, you were 4 in '97?
Oh,
2 years older than me.
That's crazy. I was 6 whole years old, dude.
wee little baby.
Why don't you guys hit the throttle when the countdown happens?
I hit it when it gets to 0 because I want to get that boost like in Mario Kart.
Yeah, you got a nice little boost from me crashing into the back of you.
You actually
hope
don't
not.
get that in this game, also, by the way. Oh, we all smashed into
Wow.
that wall, huh?
We certainly did.
I resent any turn that requires you to touch the brake.
Ow! By the way,
is
the
great.
horror movie is The Autopsy of Jane Doe, Dan. You should watch it.
Is it like a C movie?
No, actually, I would say it's a solid A plus, maybe, or A minus, maybe.
I would say
Solid A+,
it's a
eh?
solid A+.
Solid. Well, I mean, there's S tier, there's Z tier, there's
I'm talking about budget. I don't want to watch some like 8 frames
Oh.
per second movie.
No,
That's more cinematic, though.
it's not high budget, but it doesn't look low budget, if that's your concern.
Wait, Ryan, what's that French movie where they cut the eye? Les Inculpés.
Shen Andalou.
Andalou.
Yeah.
They cut the eye?
Yeah, with the
Isn't
razor
it
blade.
Shen Andalou.
It's a pig
Slicing
eye.
up eyeballs. You want
No, don't cut the eye.
It's for
Oh
real.
yeah, they did a Kickstarter for that one. Yeah, Shenmue
Oh,
3.
the texture of eyes and testicles should never be cut
me
into.
Shenmue? It's actually Un Shenmue 3. They announced it at E3.
Would it be toi?
I don't remember what E is in French. It's Y or something.
What? Really?
No, I think that's W. I can't remember.
That's
You should
stupid.
not
Why don't
have
they just say
any,
W?
You should only have like 4 letters in your alphabet that have more than 2 syllables to say the letter.
I resented learning the alphabet in French because I was like, it's the same alphabet.
Yeah, that seems silly.
Let's just start by standardizing the names of the letters.
No
Yeah,
offense
I wouldn't
to
mind
anyone,
changing a couple of them.
but French is like the most smug language ever created.
I
do you say
I
that,
hated
Daniel?
learning Spanish alphabet because it was like, oh, A, B, C, D, A, and then they start going F, hey, Ella, and it's like these 2 letters. And it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, but they get the Enye though, which is awesome.
And yay.
But that's a different letter. That's a good one.
Hey chat, te amo.
That means I love you.
T-M-O. T-M-O.
Final lap.
Hey,
Doesn't that mean I love
It's
you?
been a while, all right.
Hey, chat, bafanculo.
Hey, don't do that. That's
Hey, Chad. Mouth is a cabron.
Can we rename
chat.
W? It's so close, man. Like
Should
every
be double
letter in the
V.
English
Can we all
alphabet.
talk about that? Why is it a W? No one does the loopy curvy
Yeah,
bit.
it's a
Like,
double
no,
V.
It's a double
not
V.
the matter of the context. It's just like,
W double V double
you're like,
W
oh,
Z.
A, B, X, Y. You're all the way down there, and you go, oh, W. This is like,
Yeah.
what happened? We were like 4 letters away from completing.
Once I'm all the way down there, I am taking the W. That's damn right.
Yeah, that's a good
Just
point.
call it WA. It should be called a WA.
Hey Austin.
You're so
Actually,
woke.
really smart, but it sounds so stupid because we've learned the song for like
Wario.
100 human years each.
Je suis une pizza.
Je suis un pizza.
What?
Something du fromage.
Avec du fromage.
WA. X, Y, Z.
I like cheese, man.
Oh,
Should
I
call
know.
it a wobble. That'd be cool.
Je suis un œuf.
Good yolk. I apologize for my master level wordplay.
Did you say good yolk?
Yes.
What a yolk.
Oh, you fucker. Hit me with the afterburners.
Oh, he's done it!
Yeah, you got 4th.
I thought I passed you.
Omelette du fromage.
If you get an omelet
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you can get anything in it, what do you guys put in it?
Du fromage.
Red
Spinach and
peppers,
feta.
onions,
Oh, look at that time.
black olives.
Oh, can I say something that'll make you all mad at me?
Yes.
Yep.
I do not like bell peppers very much.
That doesn't make me mad.
I don't really
I'm
give a
not
shit,
mad
to
at
be
you at
honest.
all. Why would you say
it's
that?
your life. Like,
What show is this?
Seriously, that's very confusing.
Mushrooms. Oh, I love mushrooms.
Dude, you take the bell pepper, cut off the bottom and
Yeah.
the top, and
Okay.
then you crack a couple
Oh, like
eggs
to
in
stuff
it,
it? Yeah.
and you mix in some chopped up like bacon and chives and all that shit, and like you cook it right in the pan like that, and then you take it out. You got like an egg meal inside of a half
wait,
a bell
how do you
pepper.
crack an egg into a bell pepper that has no top or bottom?
So you cut the bottom is sitting in the pan, right? You put down your
Oh,
butter.
so you don't cut it and throw it out. You cut. I see.
Yeah.
All right. We're cool then. Yeah. It takes all kinds to make the world.
I like stuffed peppers, though. I will eat stuffed peppers.
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah.
Depends on what's inside and who stuffed it.
That's true. There's that one where you cut the hole in the bread, right? And then you put the egg in the hole where the bread was.
Egg in a
Yeah.
basket.
Egg in a basket.
Yeah, that's
Egg in a
pretty good,
basket.
right?
They're great. And then you can cover it with a little cheese as well.
But isn't that actually called eggy bread, or is that no? That's eggy bread eggy
Why
bread
is
is
that
French
funny?
toast. Eggy
No,
bread
that's
is French toast.
I thought it is when you cut the bread into strips and then you like soft boil an egg and dip the strips of bread into the egg.
You soft boil an egg, really?
So it's
Yeah.
like alternate French toast.
Sort of.
No, it's just like it's what I described though.
Oh.
Chat. What's eggy bread exactly? Explain
I
it.
think it's
That's how you
something
shape it, right?
something naughty. Wasn't it like soggy biscuit?
Did you make some
No.
eggy bread?
Not at all.
It sounds like it.
What do you think? You can take her eggs out and put it on the toast or something?
Soggy biscuit that's a cookie. So don't get
Yeah.
confused.
Don't tell
He's
Dan.
got a good point, yeah.
Isn't it a game that they play in places?
Like
I
where
don't think-
Denmark?
It's ever been played.
It's the same thing as like rainbow parties. They don't actually exist.
What's that?
Somebody did it to be ironic.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
We talked about this. I already forgot what a rainbow party was.
It's very different colored
Oh, you
lipsticks
guys
and give you
didn't
blowjobs.
have rainbow parties?
Yeah,
I
you're
think
very.
he made an exact joke too.
You
Oh,
guys,
this
you
is like
guys,
deja vu. I can't handle this.
did you guys ever actually play 7 Minutes in Heaven?
No, I always wanted to. It seemed awesome.
It does seem pretty fun.
You ever wonder if like we've actually made a bunch of the same jokes over without realizing?
Oh no,
I know
we
we
always
We definitely
realize.
do. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's,
No, but like, what if you don't realize all this? Like even more.
There are, and I don't remember them, so I couldn't
All I'm
tell you when they
saying
happened.
is orange juice is a bit of a scam.
Yeah, well.
And saying I want to watch movies at home is a crazy opinion. But orange
no.
juice is a scam.
And then Malf says, "Why don't you just make your own movies at home? You know, get yourself a point
You
and shoot."
tried
Oh.
that with Dragon
Oh,
Slayer
I have.
Doppelganger.
Me and wifey make a movie.
Hey Dan, did you see that I put the death of Pablo in the Skype?
I did, but I didn't click on it because I didn't want to see like you killing Kanye.
No, I didn't kill Kanye. It's somebody's Bandcamp, like an indie rapper made an album called The Death of Pablo.
Plagiarism, honestly.
Bandwagon.
He's just trying to ride the train.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think you're
exactly.
allowed to like call it that, right?
So I just called my album, you know, Mad Kid Good City.
I just wanted to hear what you'd say, like whether you thought it was good or not. I figured you'd listen.
No, I thought it was gonna be like a meme of like Kanye dying. To be honest.
No, I wouldn't do
Like
that.
the death of Superman.
I know you love
Yeah.
Kanye. I don't want to hurt anybody.
I
No,
remember
listen
when
to
Kanye fought Abomination or whatever the fuck is Superman. Doomsday.
Wait, did anybody do 7 Minutes in Heaven? Nobody did here?
It was going on at parties I was at in middle school, but I
I
never.
wanted to know how it was.
Yeah.
Parties what it was.
I did the spin the bottle though. You guys ever do spin the bottle?
Yeah, that
I
was
have played
alright.
Spin the Bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryan, I caught him once when he was a kid. He was playing it with his teddy bears.
Yeah, and then it landed on the teddy bear, and the teddy bear was like, "I can't. I have no problem with this. He's just like a brother to me."
You ever do Suck and Blow?
I have done Suck and Blow.
What?
The fuck
I've
is
done it
suck
too.
and
It's
blow?
very clean. It's very
Let us
clean.
guess what it is before we tell
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's you either have to kiss them or blow in their face. I don't know.
No,
Yeah, that's
it's,
it.
it's way more innocent than that, actually.
Always go for the blow.
You unzip their pants and you pull out their member.
So in actuality, you get like a playing card or something, and then you suction it to your lips by going like, you know, and then you gotta like
shoot a
turn
hot
ar-
dog. Yeah.
you turn around and you pass it to the other person's mouth, and then
yeah.
there you go.
You see how long you can make it go.
And
without
then a
touching
week
anything
later,
falling
you
off.
show up to work and you're like, I don't know how I got sick.
I did one with an ice cube once. That was interesting.
What?
Yeah,
Suck and
you had to
blow?
kiss the ice cube back to the next person.
That's
So you-
actually
Girl,
disgusting.
boy, girl, boy, down the line.
How? Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty gross now that I think about it, but it seemed pretty exciting at the time with
That's-
hormones and stuff.
That's like injecting bacteria into your life.
Yeah, you know, it happened years and years ago now.
Is this like your parents wanted you all to get chicken pox at the same time or something?
No, we
no,
were
you gotta French
angsty
'em.
teenagers.
With an ice cube?
Yeah.
You guys got a lot of suction power.
No,
You suck on an ice cube?
you didn't suction it. You like kissed it to each other.
Like you had it like inside of your mouth and then passed it.
Like yeah, kind of yeah.
That is so fucking gross.
So
That's really gross.
That's the gross. The ice cube was fully inside of
Are
someone
you
else's
telling me
mouth.
as a horny
guys are-
teenager you wouldn't have done that?
You
Wait.
guys are not into kinky shit at
Wait,
all, are you? 'Cause
wait,
that's
and
like
you got-
super
No,
vanilla.
that has nothing to do with that.
That's
That's
just
gross.
very
Gross.
wait, and you guys asked me why Nick's license plate says what it does. There's your answer right there.
God, you can find a really kinky person, they'd still be like, that's kind of gross.
It's
yeah.
not even
don't
kissing
know about
someone who just kissed somebody else. Like that, you know, I guess I can understand. This thing was fully submerged in their saliva inside of their mouth, and then fully submerged
I don't
in
know
the
why I
next
tell you
person's
anything.
saliva all down the line.
I mean, if you're making out with a person, you're also getting
Just
their
fucking
saliva in
kiss
your
them.
mouth.
No.
Gross-ass
It's
ice
an
cubes
excuse
in
to
their
kiss them. That's the whole
exactly
fucking
what
point.
it is. Yeah, that's.
But there's a
Yeah,
receptacle passing
I want to
bacteria.
go first.
Do you guys?
mouth. Yeah, there you go. That's going to do it.
Yeah. Do you guys like cut holes in the sheets to bang? Like just curious.
This is way different. That's like what if you might as
Have
well
you ever
just
kissed anyone, Ryan? Because that's what you do.
Hear me out. This is ridiculous. Why don't you just play this, Nick? Would you play this?
I
With
know
a piece
you're
of
married,
gum?
right? So
Would
like
you play this
may
with a
have
piece
kissed
of gum?
someone.
Would you play this with a piece of gum? Somebody puts gum in their mouth and then passes it down the line.
At the time, I probably would have, yeah.
But it seems grosser, right?
I guess.
It's not though. It's the exact same
Oh,
thing.
you got me.
In dental school, they all share the same toothbrush and floss.
That point.
Wait, but what if it's Nev Campbell chewing the gum, Ryan? Then you're all in.
Yeah, you
Well,
eat it out of her butthole.
Would not eat a piece of gum out of Nev Campbell's butt.
You wouldn't? Are you serious?
100% you would.
I'm a married man.
You gotta take the
If Kate was
opportunity.
okay with it, you would eat it.
Everyone's
out
like,
of
the
her
ice melts. Oh, I guess when it melts, the germs just get sent to the minus realm. That's why whenever you have to sanitize something, they go, oh, just rub an ice cube on it. Oh, you've got influenza? Just rub some ice on your hands, doctor. So it's patients ready for heart surgery. Dip your hands into this bag of ice.
This is one time where I gotta go with the logical extreme, man.
Thank you. This is
So
ridiculous.
you haven't kissed anyone then. That's the
I
point.
but now we don't go, oh, hey, I got an ice cube in my mouth and sucked it all nice and good. Here, you take it. And then pass it on to somebody else.
You guys never did ice stuff like
We never
in
did.
sex?
I've never done ice stuff.
Wait,
in
Nick,
a
what was the
bedroom.
name of that game?
I don't think it had a name. We were coming up with new shit left and right.
What else did you do?
You know what I would call it?
Ice Road Suckers.
Oh,
That
so
could
much
not
better.
exist yet.
That's pretty
So
good.
much better than what I was suggesting. Ice Road Suckers.
And it'll only kisses Kate after a proper dental appointment.
Oh, you chat right now. Yeah, ice stuff is really fun in the bedroom. I love when I have intercourse. I bring some ice cubes in and incorporate it. It's nice and
Move to the
kinky.
north
Yeah.
and fucking the snow then.
Sometimes. Nothing
Yeah,
wrong with
I
that.
would-
You don't
I
have to be ashamed of your body, Ryan. It's okay.
I have so much intercourse sometimes I just throw some ice in it for no reason. Why don't you go fuck somebody instead of watching this show if you're such a Lothario, chat?
What about in school? Did you guys ever sip your friends? You gotta sip your friends.
You sip your friends?
Sip your friends.
When you're sharing a can
that
of soda,
mean?
you know how there's a little bit gets kind of caught on the rim.
Chat correct.
Somebody will be like, "Hey, can I get a sip of that?" You're like, yeah, and then they'll be like, "Oh, you gotta sip your friends first. That's that little bit that gets caught."
I've
Ew.
never heard that.
never
No,
heard
that's awful. I wouldn't want to do that.
Oh, okay, that's way worse than fucking ice.
No,
I
yeah.
wouldn't want to
worse
share
than
soda,
ice
but
cube,
sure, give me the ice cube that was submerged in your mouth.
Look, I'm not attracted to my male friends. It's not
You're
saying that
getting
there's
their
anything wrong with
germs.
that. Yeah, but I'm not sexually attracted to my friend who's handed me a can of Coca-Cola to have a sip of. I don't want to like
take
put-
my ice cube. Is that what you're saying?
No, I
You're not
wouldn't
getting
really.
out of this one.
So Rob,
To be honest, I wouldn't play that game if there was
What
like.
if you had to take Austin's ice cube to then pass it into Nev Campbell's butthole next? What if it went Austin, Rob, Nev Campbell?
Or I might do that just for the story with Jesse's
Yep,
permission.
I would
No,
probably
like-
do it for the story too if Lynn was alright with it.
Yeah. But
Oh no, you guys would do it without permission. Don't even come with that.
do it without
No,
permission.
when am I getting that close to that Campbell's
When do you
bubble?
get?
Good
When do you
sir,
get
I
that
disagree
close?
with your central premise. I am a gentleman. I would only tongue an ice cube into a stranger's asshole if I was given permission from my significant other. A man has to stand by his principles, you know?
Oh man.
So Rob, you wouldn't share a can of soda with me?
I'd share a can of soda with you, but I'm gonna drink the shit off the rim just so.
No,
I
that's
can...
so
rim?
say. Here, let me explain. You take, you're drinking it, and then I ask you for a sip.
Yeah.
But before you give it to me, I tell you to sip your friends before you.
Oh, what does that mean?
I don't understand
You want
why
me to
that's...
suck the little. Okay.
You gotta clean up the leftovers that get caught in the rim.
I mean, real fucking soda. I just.
Yeah, and that would be my position as well. Like if you told me to do that, I'd be like, well, just get a fucking can on your own.
Come on, man.
Concerns.
I'll just buy you a can of soda.
Stop being a
then.
mooch. Get a can of soda.
If you'll buy it for me, I'll drink it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna be an issue because of the rim thing, I'll just buy it. I don't know.
Why wouldn't you want to?
Soda's not that expensive.
What if it was Neb's rim?
attached to this sip your friends thing that you clearly just invented about 2 minutes ago.
I swear to God, I did not. Maybe it was like a thing at my school. I thought it was more common than
You
that.
guys went to the same school,
Well, in
Not
high
public
school.
Kingston High.
Just go ahead and sip your
Yep.
friends.
It's us
You say that to
high.
any other normal person.
We're always going around going, hey, sip your friends.
Our high school too.
You gotta get some guy about to take a sip of his drink. Whoa! Sip your friends, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how.
I
it
ate
works.
lunch with you for like 2 years straight. I have never heard of the concept
You
of
wouldn't
sipping your
share a
friends.
bite of your fucking McChicken when I asked. I didn't ask to share food with you. I let you take a couple fries for my poutine.
Melf, do you sip with friends with Maya?
You sip your friends.
Honestly, I mean, yeah, we'll share drinks,
That's not
Yeah,
what I'm
you
talking
sip your
about.
friends though.
but I don't know. It's like, you can't sip your friends if it's a bottle.
There's a way.
Yeah, you just lick the rim.
Is
That's all you
everybody
gotta do.
okay here? Like,
I hear static.
yeah, it's the
They're
worst
called,
sound
like,
of all
ending.
time.
Wait, really? I don't hear that. Then maybe it's
It might be better
Molf
now.
is trying to tear his way in from
It is
an
not me. I
Yeah,
know
you can come in.
It's Mina's mouth.
because if I can hear it, it's not me.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't
live
hear it
right
when I
now.
do it.
What's up?
Yeah. Is it like only when I talk, perhaps?
Yeah,
No,
you
I think
can
it's
come
fine
in.
now.
I
It's
mean,
fine
you're
now.
gonna be on screen with people.
Yeah, because I can't hear it,
Sorry
so
for
I
the
just
mess.
assumed it was me.
Sorry
Oh,
about the
goddamn
mess.
Dan, who are you talking
What's
to?
going on? Hey Matt, how you doing?
Lynn asked
Yes,
me
the
who's
live
this
Super
Campbell
Show.
person.
Nice.
Nev Campbell's Canadian.
Yeah, she's Canadian.
Is she?
Is
Yeah.
she not Australian?
What the fuck?
Sorry, the opposite.
You're thinking of
What is
Marissa
going on?
Tomei.
Oh, I'm thinking
Get
of
on your
Jodie
microphone or
Foster.
something.
You gotta get.
Got like company over.
he might not know that it's muted or unmuted.
Dan!
Oh no! Keep talking to talk
Recan
over.
the
We
Dan!
won't hear any
Recan the
private stuff.
Dan!
What, is he talking private stuff?
I don't know. He keeps
Talking to Matt.
apologizing for the
Chit-chat.
mess. To Matt.
Oh no!
Daniel, we can hear you!
I think he took his headset off.
Hey,
Daniel!
what are you playing?
Oh
Oh
man.
no.
Oh no! We can't. And mute. Just mute him. Mute his.
Nice meeting you guys.
Some.
See ya. Nice meeting you.
You can move him into a different room.
Dan!
Yeah, sorry.
Dude, we can hear your entire conversation.
You
with
know what
Matthew.
your license plate is.
Yeah. We just wanted to make sure you were going to say something private.
No, it was. I mean, so I'm in an office, right? And there's a accountant down the hallway,
Nice.
Yeah.
and then someone just knocked on the door, and they're like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey."
Did I keep it down?
Yeah.
Did they?
We're gonna leave you a bad review.
Yeah, they're gonna leave me a bad review on Yelp.
I don't want to talk about that right now.
I hit the ceiling. You can hit the ceiling in this game. That's crazy.
So how's Mike doing, Dan?
It's Matt. Actually.
Matt?
Yeah, it's mad.
Wait, can you guys hear that whole thing?
Yeah!
we heard the whole entire
Sorry for the
conversation.
mess. Really sorry for the mess, Matt.
My office is like
I'll get it together, Matt.
disgusting.
Don't worry.
What kind of food wrappers you got on the floor? In
There's
your office?
actually shattered glass on the floor.
Wait, and you were on me about my walls?
Yeah,
with
wait.
Shattered
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
glass in your freaking office.
Yeah, but that's different. You don't shit where you eat. Like, in the office.
Alright, that's a fair point, yeah.
Hey, do you have to clean your own office, or is there like a janitorial staff?
Nah, my assistant normally cleans my office.
Who's your assistant?
I'm not telling you that.
Yes,
Why
the
not?
Matt?
Just make up like a similar name, but not the same name.
Nah.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah.
What's your license plate number, Dan?
Is it Nadia?
What's your AOL screen?
My
name?
license
Make one
plate
up.
is WILLEM. That's my license plate.
Willem?
Willem?
Defoe?
Yeah. Alright.
Dan.
Isn't that your last name, Austin?
You shouldn't be streaming at work, Dan. It's tax season, buddy. Those people gotta focus.
Oh, I'm winning? What the hell happened there?
Nice, dude. Good shit.
GG, got unlucky.
Dan, who's your hall pass?
No re.
Lacey Chabert.
Ooh. Not Canadian,
porn
but
star?
French last name.
Who is that?
Star. She's a legitimate actress. She played Fetch Girl from Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't really remember.
You wouldn't. She's highfalutin.
Is she?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Highly fallacious.
I hear that's what Marissa Tomei is.
Hey, you guys can restart this if you need to.
Or what?
The show?
Yeah.
No, this game, because I'm like a lap behind everyone.
Oh no.
Marissa Tomei, Aunt May, Aunt
Yeah.
Tomei.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Antomei.
Right.
And
No,
Cleopatra.
no, me cromarte.
Yeah.
What is?
Did you guys see the trailer for Spider-Man?
I did.
No, I didn't.
Malp, who's your hall pass?
What does that mean?
You haven't seen the movie
The
Hall
person you're
Pass?
allowed to cheat.
Oh, is it the one, the person you're like, oh, okay, I remember.
I
that.
always
Yeah.
forget, like, guy or girl.
Whatever your preference is.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's whatever you feel
You
like.
got something to
Yes.
say, Mel? I mean,
No, I'm just saying, you know, if it gets me that Hollywood bucks.
This chat is so funny. Lynn's asking why you have an assistant, and then someone in my chat said because he's an actual celebrity.
Yeah.
And then looks like, nah.
No, man.
Well, I never heard of him until Nick told me.
No. I work, fam.
She set up, well, it could be a he, I guess. Did they set up the Outback Steakhouse sponsored tweets for you?
Excuse me, we don't talk about inside baseball in the NLSS.
Big Brother's pretty good tonight. Almost as good as a bloomin' onion from Outback Steakhouse. Mention my name to get 15%.
Hold on a second. I gotta look something up on my phone real quick.
Oh no!
oh no.
Is it your 15%?
It's probably my social insurance number.
778.
Stop, then!
I'm just joking.
That you narrowed it down to like approximately 800,000
Nick.
possible.
Nick.
I thought we were done.
Nick.
Nick,
Nick?
strike while
Just
the iron's
do
hot.
it.
Nick.
Wait, who the hell's saying Nick?
Nick,
Nick.
Nick.
Smell.
you got a
Nick.
problem?
What?
Nick.
I thought someone else got into the call and was saying Nick. It was
Nick?
freaking me out.
Molf.
Nick.
Nick.
What's happening?
Molf.
Nick.
That creeped me out, man.
Mo.
Yeah, you got it. It is 778-555-5555.
Yeah.
You got it first try.
I think that you had the last person I want to make socially angry is Dan.
Yeah.
Why? It's all in good fun. I would never open
It'll
up the
destroy
coffin.
your life.
Dan,
There
you
are
can do it.
there are people on Twitter that have Dan's phone number.
It's not that you
No.
would do it, Dan. It's that you could do it.
Malf,
Yes,
it's not.
Dan. Well, you
Dan's
started
phone
it
number.
by asking people for their phone number.
No, I didn't ask for anyone's phone number. I just asked for the name of the high school you went to. That's it.
No, I remember you were like, "I'll call you," and you called the people and talked
Yeah.
to them.
No, I.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about on Twitter.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you guys were talking about like you guys.
No
One
one.
time you found someone at an airport, and then you put me on the phone with them.
Yeah, because they were watching the NLSS
I
VOD
know.
on their YouTubes.
It's pretty wild.
Whose
Well,
channel?
YouTube's-
Yours.
Nice.
Wow. Wow.
You had to ask.
Just rub it in, why don't you?
The dude was so. You remember talking to him, Nick? He was so
Of
confused.
course. Yeah, I felt about as confused as he did because I was like, what is happening right now?
But it made his day.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just it was unexpected.
Yeah. I mean, imagine me sitting in an airport seeing a guy watching the NLSS. I mean,
Did you get roaming charges?
no, Nick's in the U.S.
You know what a roaming charge is?
Roaming is out of state or out of country.
Yeah.
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 So in Europe, they're gonna just
Roaming
have
is
all
just
of
out
your-
of like service. Not
Out of
something.
cell.
No.
No, you can roam in America.
You
No.
don't have a tower within
If
range.
you're
That's
ten-
roaming.
Yeah, that's
you guys
roaming.
have obviously never left the fucking
What
city.
do you mean? If you're out of a tower's range?
Your cell phone provider has
No,
cell
just say.
towers.
Well, then how are you getting any service if you're out of a tower's range?
No, if you're in another company's tower.
Yeah.
That's
Roaming means you authorize your company to use the other company's towers so you
Yeah,
still
what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
This has never happened in
'Cause
the
you've
country
never-
I live in.
Never left the big city, go to the country where they're like literally one tower every 5 miles.
Why don't you just build more towers?
Yeah.
They do.
That's what they did.
They
Regularly.
do.
The American government took gave hundreds of billions of dollars to telecommunications companies.
Don't talk about
to
my
build more towers.
government.
And
no.
then they didn't build them.
Mel,
and then
don't
the
talk about my
government was
government.
Yeah.
Well,
That was the
Restrictive
fiber
Deborah.
lines. That wasn't the tower.
No, it happens all the time.
Mel, don't talk about our government.
You know what? Then stop trying to get a pipeline from my country.
Yeah.
We're gonna get that
USA.
sweet
It's on
black
now,
stuff.
motherfucker.
This is getting very specific.
We're getting that sweet black and draining all your country's resources, and we're gonna.
I'm getting an M1 Garand.
That
I'm gonna
sweet
drown
black.
you in all my fresh water. Let's see how you like that.
Oh, I live in Michigan. I backstroke in water.
Yeah. Tell that to the people of Flint.
They're getting new
Water
water
with a
containers,
thick
dude.
layer
What the
of grease
fuck is
on top.
Look,
buddy, how close we were.
No, I agree, Chad. Annex Canada. We should.
Yeah,
at this
come get a
point.
taste.
I work in the cell
Manhattan is
industry.
gonna be the
Nick is
first to
right.
go. You go north into fucking Eastern Ontario. Where's my soy maca latte? Boo 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 boo. Oh, I'm dead.
Blop, blop.
Give all my resources to my cat on the Upper East Side. fucking idiots. Okay, I'm mad now. Let's end the show. Take some time to pimp our channels. We'll start with Daniel Gheesling.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on. It was fun as always. You can check me out at youtube.com/Dan Gheesling. I post 2 videos a day, and there's an NL versus Scumming and other people in what game we playing? What's that game? For Honor.
For honor.
Player Underground.
For honor.
unknown.
Yeah.
Underground player.
Player Underground.
Found him.
youtube.com/Dan Gheesling. I'm going live after this, but thanks for having me on, guys.
Dope. How about you, Austin?
Yeah, I'm Austin, twitch.tv/last_gray_wolf. I'm going to be streaming some more Battlegrounds after this because I can't stop playing. Please send help. And I stream every single day from 1 to 6 p.m. Central Time. So come by, watch.
How about you, Mel?
Hey, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Tumblr still, I guess, Instagram, Vine, Michael L. Fox.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Don't talk about
Well,
my
I think
country.